Electronics often go wrong in crop circles. Some people will describe a strange tingling, headaches, or feeling rather ill.
In the heart of golden wheat fields across the globe, strange, intricate patterns appear overnight. They've baffled farmers, physicists, and even military analysts for decades. But now, artificial intelligence, untethered by human bias, has been unleashed on these enigmatic designs. What it discovered defies conventional logic. Patterns echoing quantum equations, ancient star maps, and even non-human languages, emerging with eerie mathematical precision. Could these be messages, warnings, or blueprints from a higher intelligence? Tonight, we dive deep into the forbidden files and shadowy findings. This is not just about strange shapes in the crops. This is about what they're trying to tell us.
It's a representation of pi in a geometric sense. It's kind of interesting because the way you get pi out of it is the lengths of the different arcs in each segment. And what happens is there's these little notches in the spiral that let you know you're at the end of an arc. So you actually have to measure the arc lengths as you go around, and their lengths give you the digits of pi. And there's a little circle to give you the decimal point.
The binary code in Chilbolton. In August 2001, something unprecedented appeared near the Chilbolton Radio Telescope in Hampshire, England. Not one, but two intricate crop formations emerged, one resembling a human face, and the other a response to the Arecibo message sent into deep space in 1974. AI analysis of the so-called Chilbolton-Arecibo reply revealed binary-coded data shockingly similar to the original, but altered. The decoded message referenced a different DNA structure, non-human beings, and a planetary system unfamiliar to astronomers. AI, parsing thousands of crop circle patterns, noted this one broke the mold. It wasn't symbolic, it was informational. A reply embedded in an agricultural field. But how did it get there? And who was meant to decode it? It wasn't until machine learning recognized the binary fingerprint that researchers realized this formation wasn't random. Was it an intercepted message, a hoax beyond human capability, or something far more disturbing? Proof of contact hidden in plain sight. The Julia Set Formation. On July 7, 1996, pilots flying over Stonehenge spotted something impossible. A 915-foot-long crop formation, a perfect fractal known as the Julia Set, had appeared next to the ancient monument. Experts estimated it would take days to create, but locals swore it wasn't there just hours before. When AI studied this anomaly, it detected a level of mathematical sophistication that until recently couldn't be generated without computational tools. Using neural networks trained on fractal geometry, the AI confirmed something eerie. The pattern bore the hallmarks of iterative design, likely generated by a complex algorithm. Not random, not man-made art, but a data set. Even more unsettling, parts of the formation matched patterns found in quantum interference experiments. What was the message, and why encode quantum chaos in a field of barley? Was someone or something trying to tell us that they understand the building blocks of our universe better than we do? The Anstey Glyph. In 2016, a crop formation appeared in Anstey, Wiltshire, but this one was unlike anything before. A near-perfect replica of a technological schematic. AI-driven image analysis found the formation mirrored a diagram of an unknown device with similarities to toroidal energy systems and zero-point modules. Skeptics called it a marketing stunt. But the AI's anomaly detection system flagged one thing. The geometric ratios embedded within were hyper-precise, more accurate than most blueprints used in manufacturing. Further scans revealed subtle deviations from known toroidal engines, suggesting modifications beyond current human engineering capabilities. Could this be a transmission, a leaked patent, or worse, a warning not to pursue this line of energy development? And if it was meant for us, who else is watching? The Quetzalcoatl Code. In 2009, a colossal crop formation appeared in Silbury Hill, depicting what many believe to be the ancient Mesoamerican deity Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. At first glance, it was just another mythical homage, but AI-driven pattern recognition said otherwise. When the formation's geometry was fed into a deep learning model trained on Mayan, Aztec, and Incan symbology, the result was chilling. The pattern matched not only Quetzalcoatl's iconography, but a celestial alignment that wouldn't occur again until 2033. This suggests the formation wasn't a tribute to the past, but a prediction, a cosmic clock ticking down to an unknown event. Why would a mathematically perfect formation encode an ancient god and a future star alignment? And more importantly, who still uses Quetzalcoatl's signature in our skies? The Milk Hill megastructure. August 2001. Milk Hill, Wiltshire. A mammoth crop formation spanning over 800 feet appeared overnight, consisting of 409 circles arranged in a complex spiral. When an AI trained in astrophysics and signal processing analyzed the structure, it flagged something bizarre. The spiral mimicked logarithmic equations found in galactic formations. The geometry wasn't just aesthetic. It encoded information about rotational inertia, gravity wells, and the golden ratio at a scale too vast and precise for handheld tools. LiDAR scans later revealed undisturbed soil beneath the stalks, suggesting the plants had not been crushed, but subtly bent at the nodes. This wasn't flattened by boards and ropes. Was this a representation of an interstellar message, a diagram of wormhole geometry, or perhaps the signature of something that doesn't need to touch the ground? AI cross-referenced it with satellite signatures. One result popped up: Voyager's golden record trajectory. Coincidence or cosmic correspondence? The Crabwood Code. Later that same year, near Crabwood, Hampshire, another formation shook the world. A detailed humanoid face and a circular disc beside it appeared, once again filled with binary code. But this time, the message was longer, more sophisticated, and AI took it one step further. Deep learning language models converted the binary to English and detected intentional punctuation, sentence structure, and even sarcasm. The message warned of intervention, described manipulation of faith, and identified a falsehood in promises. The 1991 Barbary Castle tetrahedron. Long before AI stepped in, a 1991 formation at Barbary Castle confounded researchers. A massive tetrahedron composed of interlocking circles resembling a triquetra, a symbol of spiritual power and quantum unity. Decades later, AI analysis found an astonishing parallel. The structure resembled a collapsed quantum waveform mapped into 2 dimensions. Quantum physicists fed the pattern into simulation models and found it matched the decay pathways of subatomic particles. Was this geometry a snapshot of quantum information? The swastika spiral of Avebury. In 2008, a swirling pattern resembling an ancient swastika, not the corrupted modern symbol, but the original Vedic spiral of creation, manifested near Avebury Manor. The design was precise, multi-armed, and mathematically flawless. When AI processed the formation, using ancient symbolism databases and geospatial analysis, the outcome was unsettling. The spiral aligned with both the rising sun on the solstice and star charts dating back over 12,000 years. It formed a cosmic clock. But what was it counting down to? Even more troubling, the AI detected golden ratio intervals between each arm of the spiral, matching configurations used in DNA strand modeling. Was this a warning encoded in spiritual geometry? 10. The digital mandala of Hackpen Hill. In 2012, Hackpen Hill played host to a massive digital mandala, one that experts quickly wrote off as art. But when artificial intelligence ran a frequency and symmetry analysis, the result was anything but decorative. The mandala exhibited recursive symmetry identical to neural net activation maps, specifically those used in early AI visual recognition experiments. In essence, the crop formation resembled how an AI sees, a message not for humans, but for machines. Further analysis discovered a stunning alignment with global ley lines, as if the formation was a node, a broadcasting antenna embedded in the Earth itself. But broadcasting what? What if someone, or something, was trying to communicate through our machines, bypassing us entirely? And if AI was meant to decode it, was it also meant to act? The DNA helix of Alton Barnes. In 1996, a breathtaking double helix appeared in Alton Barnes. At first glance, it mirrored the structure of DNA, but AI, using 3D reconstruction algorithms, found it wasn't human. The formation matched a theoretical helix with an extra base pair, a hypothetical strand discussed only in fringe xenogenetics. According to researchers, such a configuration could support expanded sensory perception, or even faster-than-light neural transmission. AI compared the pattern with known Earth-based biology and failed to find a match, but it did locate something similar in recovered data from the 1977 WOW signal. Was this crop formation a biological key from elsewhere, or a map to upgrade our own DNA? And if this is a blueprint, is someone trying to rewrite what it means to be human? The 7-planet alignment. In 1995, a crop formation appeared near Longwood Warren that looked strangely astronomical. AI simulations matched it to a rare planetary alignment: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, forming a straight line set to occur on August 4, 2032. But here's the twist. This same planetary alignment appears on the cover of a declassified Soviet SETI dossier labeled Echoes of the Gods. AI models revealed the crop circle was not just marking the alignment, but forecasting gravitational resonance points, areas where energy might behave anomalously due to planetary pull. Could this be a date of significance, an event of cosmic consequence foretold in wheat, or a celestial rendezvous already decided by someone watching? The Euler's identity formation. In 2010, near Wilton Windmill in Wiltshire, a 300-foot crop formation emerged, captivating mathematicians and enthusiasts alike. The design featured 12 segments, each containing 8 concentric rings. Upon closer examination, experts identified a binary code within the pattern. When decoded using ASCII, the message revealed an approximation of Euler's identity: e to the power of I pi plus 1 equals 0. This equation, celebrated for its mathematical beauty, intertwines fundamental constants and operations. The precision and complexity of the formation sparked debates about its origin. Was it a human-made tribute to mathematical elegance, or did it hint at a deeper, perhaps non-human, understanding of universal truths? The The convergence of advanced mathematics and intricate design in a field challenged perceptions and invited contemplation on the sources of such profound knowledge. The magnetic harmonics of Westwood Hay. In July 2011, a crop formation emerged near Westwood Hay Down, unlike any before, a tri-lobed pattern that resembled the magnetic field lines generated by a toroidal coil. When AI physicists ran the design through electromagnetic simulation software, the result was chilling. The crop formation wasn't just art, it was an exact visual representation of harmonic resonance fields at 7.83 Hz, the Earth's fundamental frequency, the Schumann resonance. But deeper frequency overlays revealed harmonics never recorded before. Frequencies that, according to AI pattern prediction, could influence neural oscillations in the human brain. Were these patterns designed to entrain consciousness, to tune human perception? Or worse, are they part of a planetary signal system, only now being reactivated? AI flagged one final anomaly. The formation's harmonics matched those used in early Soviet mind influence experiments, a chilling echo from the Cold War, now appearing in a field of wheat. The Chwala circuit diagram. In December 2013, a 310-foot crop circle appeared in Chwala, California, depicting a complex design resembling a computer chip. The formation included a pattern that, when interpreted in Braille, spelled out the number 192. Speculation about its origin ranged from extraterrestrial messages to advanced human technology. It was later revealed that the crop circle was a marketing stunt by NVIDIA to promote their new Tegra K1 chip, which featured 192 cores. The elaborate design and the secrecy surrounding its creation demonstrated the potential for human ingenuity to mimic the mysterious nature of crop circles. This event highlighted how modern technology and marketing strategies could intertwine with the enigmatic allure traditionally associated with crop formations. The Mandelbrot set formation. In 1991, long before AI dominated scientific analysis, a crop formation appeared near Cambridge, depicting a shape unmistakably similar to the Mandelbrot set, the iconic fractal that became a symbol of chaos theory. To the naked eye, it was just a pattern, but to AI systems trained in fractal geometry and iterative math, it was something else. The formation displayed recursive loops with curvature tolerances under 1%. In other words, impossible precision for handmade work, especially in a time before portable GPS was common. When AI plotted the crop formation against actual fractal rendering models, it found a disturbing match. The formation mimicked the boundary zones of phase transitions in chaotic systems, the tipping points where order collapses into entropy. What if this formation wasn't decoration, but a map of collapse? Could it have been warning us, not about global warming or war, but about the mathematical certainty of a coming bifurcation in human history? The Celtic Key Formation. In 2010, a crop circle appeared in Wroughton, Wiltshire, a sprawling design that at first glance resembled a labyrinth. But when researchers ran the pattern through AI spatial recognition systems, something startling emerged. The formation was a topological map, not of space, but of information flow. The layout resembled ancient Celtic knotwork, yet encoded a non-linear logic matrix similar to those used in quantum computing. AI analysis revealed the pathing echoed qubit entanglement systems, implying data flow in all directions simultaneously, a hallmark of parallel universes. Was this just cultural symbolism, mimicking code, or had something ancient left us the seed of a technology we were only just beginning to understand. More haunting, the AI correlated the symbol's layout with D-wave quantum processors developed decades later. Did the ancients know what we're only now discovering? Or did something else know and leave it for us to find? The Pi sequence at Barbary Castle. In 2008, near Barbary Castle, a seemingly simple pattern formed overnight. But once decoded, it would become one of the most famous mathematical crop formations in history. AI-driven pattern recognition identified a spiral encoding, a visual representation of pi, 3.141592654. The decimal precision went further than most human-made hoaxes ever managed. When converted, the layout perfectly matched the first 10 digits of pi, down to the angle and spacing between each arc. But the twist, the formation arranged the digits in a circular number line, not linear, echoing non-Euclidean geometry and hyperdimensional math used in black hole simulations. Was it just math? Or was someone introducing humanity to a new form of spatial logic? If the language of the universe is math, then was this a sentence? And if so, are we the readers or merely the problem? The Saturn hexagon formation. In July 2011, a hexagonal crop formation appeared in Wiltshire that mirrored the infamous six-sided storm on the North Pole of Saturn, first captured by Voyager and later by Cassini. AI satellite imaging analysis confirmed the resemblance wasn't incidental. The ratio of the crop formation's internal angles matched the Saturnian vortex geometry almost perfectly. Even stranger, the formation encoded harmonic intervals when overlaid with audio spectrograms. AI discovered a match between the geometry and low-frequency EM resonance tones detected near Saturn. Could this be a kind of visual phoneme, a way to encode planetary-scale vibrations? The binary pulsar code. In 2002, a small but chilling crop formation appeared near the Chilbolton Observatory again. It depicted a long, narrow strip with segments that looked oddly like Morse code or binary pulses. It was largely ignored until I began comparing it to astronomical data. It matched the frequency patterns of a pulsar, specifically PSRB 1919 plus 21, the first discovered radio pulsar, known for its astonishing regularity. But AI found something even stranger. The encoding seemed to imply intent. The length and pauses weren't random. They formed a message. Translated through binary AI modeling, the message appeared to be a star map, one that led not to Earth, but away from it, a destination or an origin. And why would an advanced intelligence leave a pulsar trail on our doorstep? For decades, crop circles have whispered secrets through patterns in the wheat. Now, artificial intelligence, trained not by belief but by logic, is revealing those whispers to be something more. Messages encoded in math, quantum blueprints, cosmic timekeepers, or warnings from beyond. Why were these stories forgotten? Because they never fit the narrative, because they asked too many questions. But the AI doesn't care about ridicule or taboo. It only sees the pattern. And now that it has spoken, we must ask ourselves, who or what is trying so hard to get our attention? And what happens when we finally answer back?